Finance fun fact. Every year on July 1st, the New York Mets are contractually obligated to pay Bobby Bonilla $1.19 million. The wild part though is Bonilla doesn't play for the Mets anymore. In fact, he's been retired since 1999. So Bonilla first went pro in 1991 and quickly became one of the best switch hitters of all time. But by 1999, Bonilla had been underperforming due to injuries and had a rocky relationship with Mets management. So the team decided to release him, but the team still owed him $5.9 million under the terms of his contract. However, rather than paying Bonilla the full amount up front, the Mets and Bonilla agreed to a deferred money contract where Bonilla would receive no payments for 10 years, but beginning in 2011, he would receive $1.19 million annually on July 1st for 25 years, totaling $30 million. When the payments end in 2035, Bonilla will be 72 years old. Many fans criticized and still criticize the deal, saying the Mets turned a $6 million obligation into a $30 million payout. But if you calculate the present value of the dollars when Bonilla made the decision, he actually earns 8% on his money, a respectable but not absurdly high figure. As for the Mets, well, they actually invested the money with Bernie Madoff. So the Mets owners were quite tight with Madoff, and Madoff had been putting up consistent returns of 10, 12, even 15%. But when Madoff's Ponzi scheme unraveled in 2008, the fallout nearly bankrupted the Mets, who were forced to return $162 million of previously withdrawn fictitious profits, and even had to take an emergency loan from the MLB just to stay solvent. Ultimately, their cash crunch paved the way for the sale of the team to hedge fund boss Steve Cohen.
But wait, if the Mets had gone bankrupt, would Bobby Bonilla still have gotten the money?
I don't know, but I do know today is July 1st, so happy Compound Interest Day.
You mean Bobby Bonilla Day?
Hope you enjoyed this.